Have you noticed a change in your style or the way you play since you've been in the band?
Oh, for sure. We started out as like djenty metalcore. Now we've moved more in the heavy direction, and now we're kind of like we have eras, like the beginning, and then you have like outlying songs like Unexpected Life, which fits none of these categories. Like Flood's always been very good at me in the sense of Acacia Strain is one of those bands where you can't quite pin them on one genre. You can't call them deathcore, you can't call them metalcore, you can't call them hardcore, but they have elements of all of those things.
Right,
That's something we've very much like emulated. We have our heavy songs like Bleed and Bio, which are very much like a lot of our, like all of us have bands that we have vibed with. Me and Skis vibe on Acacia Strain. Me and Ben vibe on ETID. Me and Mikey vibe on Ice Nine Kills. So like we all have different music we like to listen to.
Right.
And the Devil Wears Prada to some extent.
Yes.
Like the newer Devil Wears Prada, I got you into them.
Yes.
And that's kind of affected the music. Like at this point, personally, I'm at the point where it's like, let's just dictate the song and then go from there. Fuck genres. Fuck, like I was so obsessed with like fitting us into a niche. Like I very much wanted us to be like known as a hardcore band from Sussex County, and then we kept getting slapped with the label of DE metalcore, and that used to bother me. But now I'm just like, I mean, we are a metalcore band, and honestly, the good thing about metalcore is it's this kind of umbrella term. So just because you're metalcore doesn't mean you sound like If Not For Me. Not that there's anything wrong with that band; they're awesome, but that's not how Flood's gonna sound.
Right.
So I actually got a question for all you guys because I haven't really we haven't really like talked about this. Starting with you.
Is this something we need to talk about?
Yes, the rash
Reminder,
went away.
we're on camera here.
This is actually like a legitimate like question for everyone. Starting with you, give one band that you've been listening to that's gonna like be more of an influence to how you do things.
What a
Acacia
good
Strain.
question.
Hands
dude.
down.
Shit.
Acacia Strain and ETID, honestly. Like I listen to Keith and I listen to Vincent, and like I'm trying to like find a meeting ground between those two. So like I want to continue to do heavy stuff, but I also want to do like high tempo, high energy, like The Chariot, Norma Jean, Every Time I Die.
Just
like
wait till you get to me, man.
Yeah, like I want to incorporate some of that into some of the music. I still want to keep things kind of organic, but at the same time, I also don't want to lock. I used to be all about finding, you know, a specific sound for Flood, but now I'm at the point where it's like, let's just do whatever and see let's throw a bunch of shit against the wall and see what sticks.
Right.
And I have fun doing that. So like people might be confused looking at our discography, but if you go from Unexpected Life to Bleed, you're kind of already a little confused. You're like, huh.
So for me, that's got to be Upon. Words are hard.
Upon a Burning Body?
Yes, thank you. Words are so hard. Yeah, because specifically, there's a song that they put out. What's it called? Kill Shot. That is. I love that song. It's Chef's Good. Like I was bumping that on the way down here this evening. Actually, I just like I want to write something like that because it's just like weird like hardcore metalcore kind of song about like zombies. It's got this heavy ass riff that's very bassy. And I'm just like, you know what I mean? It makes my insides work.
Sometimes less is more.
Ben?
I listen to a ton of Pup, and I'm going to see them next month for my birthday. And they're like a Canadian alt rock band, I guess. I just really like their drummer's drums. And their guitars are all like wonky Canadian sounding.
I've been listening to Knocked Loose,
Hell yeah.
The Browning,
Hell
and
yeah.
The Ghost Inside.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All of the above. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
yes, yes.
Those three have been like
This all
on
tracks.
my
Meet me at the crossroads.
gym playlist a lot lately. And
Can tell.
between the three bands, I am like gaining a lot of influence off of the way they write their music. Yeah.
Oh, also the 2025 re-recording and release of The Curse by Atreyu. I've been jamming on that.
Yeah.
Wait, they what?
Yeah,
They re-recorded
yeah.
it and re-released it.
No shit.
Is it as good as the one they did
Nope.
No.
20 years ago? No. But
It's not.
I'm not even an Atreyu fan. And
Sometimes like raw stuff is better than overly produced stuff.
it's
if
one of
that's
those you
what-
had to have been there.
like,
yes.
but like
Atreyu's-
even the not as good version of the album, I'm like, oh yeah, this album fucks. I forgot. You know. So I've been bumping that a lot lately too.
I had been taking your advice for the last couple of months since our podcast about
That's a mistake.
being tired
Just kidding,
of
love you,
so overly produced everything, this and that. I've been listening to a lot of stuff that came out of like early 2005, 2006 to get that inspiration. Old school Day to
I
Remember.
have been doing that as
Trader,
well.
Stuff like that.
Revival bands are becoming a thing, man. I saw God just played a sold out show in goddamn California, and they're a revival deathcore band.
Thanks for watching this clip of Recall the Podcast. Make sure to check out the full episode if you have the time. We do a highlight video once a week and a brand new episode every month. Peace and love, y'all.